And welcome back to Crossfire Wrestling's March Meltdown. I'm Chuck LaFleur from 91.7 Giant FM and today's Best Country, Country 89. And joined on commentary by Doug Newton. Doug has his own radio network. And what's it called exactly? Where can people find it?
It's RiderRadioRocks.com.
RiderRadioRocks.com, and a lot of great music from yesteryear and from today. On
70s, 80s, 90s, and lots of great driving tunes.
Good stuff. Well, speaking of driving, we have our challengers driving towards the Crossfire Wrestling Tag Team Championship. Our next bout features Alpha X Kaiju. As you can hear, ring announcer Joe Hagan make the announcement. John Tavius and Darius King. They will be taking on our reigning Crossfire champs. We'll get the announcement from Joe right now. Doug Newton, without a doubt, one of the more formidable tag teams ever in Crossfire Wrestling, and you kind of get a feeling they may have a long title reign. It's TNA superstar Cody Deaner, and yes, as introduced by Joe, straight out of your girlfriend's dreams, former Crossfire Wrestling heavyweight champion Tyler Tirva. We know what they bring to the table. They recently won the Crossfire Tag Team Championship. They've had every other belt in existence in Crossfire. But what do we know about Alpha X Kaiju with John Tavius and Darius King? We've seen them previously on one or two occasions in Crossfire Wrestling. But what do you expect to see from the challengers in this one, Doug?
I think it's going to be a very good technical match. They seem to be very well matched, size-wise, ability-wise. I think they're really going to give the champs a run for their money here.
I think, too, a lot of high-flying, because from the limited amount that we have seen, the limited amount of in-ring work from Alpha X Kaiju, they can play almost any style of game that you want. If you want to do the high-flying, if you want to do the scientific wrestling, if you want to get down and dirty and just have a brawl, they're very, very capable of doing that as well. Are we going to get the traditional handshake here before this starts?
It'd be good to see.
Well, our champs, Deaner and Tirva, extending the hands. Well, there you go.
That's a great start to every match.
Yeah, that is very, very sportsmanlike. Well, things can change once the bell rings, though, can't they?
Yes.
Our referee, once again, is the great Brian Cashman. Comes from a long line of wrestling officials as we lock up to get things underway here at Crossfire Wrestling's March Meltdown. Crossfire's Tag Team Championship belts on the line in this one. And back against the ropes now. That's Darius King starting things off for Alpha X Kaiju. Look at this. Clean break.
Yes.
A little tap there. Boy, this has been a very sportsmanlike contest so far, hasn't it?
For sure.
It's early yet.
Let's see what happens here.
I have a feeling by the time the final bell has rung that they may still respect each other. That's one of the big things, but they may not like each other a whole lot. Now into the corner will Tirva.
See if we get the clean break this time. Yeah. Oh, and the double tap as well from Tirva there.
Yeah, a little pat.
Oh, that's quite the noise coming from the crowd there. Both these guys. So,
well, greatest wrestling fans in the world, Crossfire Wrestling fans, and I think you know what they appreciate what they're about to see and what they've seen already in this contest. with our challengers, one of the up-and-coming tag teams in all of wrestling, against two veterans of the ring who know every trick in the book. Side headlock now from Tyler Tirva. Drops the big man to one knee. Not going to keep Darius King down for too long. He gets right back. Oh, back down to his feet he goes now. He's got that locked on pretty solid. We haven't seen neither of John Tavius or Cody Deaner up to this point in the contest. Oh. You know, one thing people should never underestimate is the strength of Tyler Tirva. That shoulder block. And the agility as well of Tyler Tirva. Man, this guy has everything in the book at his disposal here. There's a reason he has won so many championships in TNA. The longest reigning Crossfire champion of all time. And in now comes the king of the DDT, who has the most Crossfire title reigns of anyone in the history of Crossfire wrestling. It's Cody Deaner. And I would think, Doug, at this point, Darius King may be wise to try to get to his corner for the tag.
It'd be a smart move for sure. So you're talking about Cody with all the championship belts. He also as well became a part of the Hall of Fame last year as well.
Yeah, it's a rare thing when a Hall of Famer still competes on a regular basis and competes at such a high level. And what can you say about Cody Deaner? One of the best ever in Crossfire wrestling. Brings the knees down, that left arm. May not be of much use to Darius King if this assault from Deaner keeps up much longer. Knee way up. Oh, full velocity, full force.
He won't be able to make the tag if he can't get his arm up
Well,
straight.
he's going to have to do it right-handed because you could just see the grimace on the face of Darius King here. Oh, look at the pressure put on the wrist of the arm. Lining him up, is he? No, almost.
Oh.
He was thinking DDT there, Doug.
It was close.
Able to make the tag as Darius King. In comes John Tavius.
Very anxious to get into the ring there with Deaner.
Well, the fans anxious to see what John Tavius brings to the table, but I think vast majority of the crowd here, they love Cody Deaner in Crossfire land, and they love Tyler Tirva as well. So the heavy crowd favorites at this point. Reversal again from Deaner. Look at the speed and the quickness of both of these two combatants now.
Back and forth, back and forth.
Deaner now with the advantage. Nice little give and take from both of our competitors. Well, the referee Brian Cashman asking John if he gives. Nope, that's not going to happen. Deaner able to kick out. And right back down goes John Tavius of Alpha X Kaiju, our challengers for the Crossfire Tag Team Championship.
Ref better watch for the shoulders down for the pin there.
Yeah, it was pretty close. Brian Cashman getting into position, but no. And quick reversal now from John. Deaner again able to kick out. Right back down. Yeah, John Tavius has to make sure that his shoulders don't remain on the mat. He's got one up now, so no count there for. That's a tough one to get out of if you're John Tavius. Hasn't really had the opportunity yet, Doug, to show us his high-flying abilities in the ring.
No, Deaner's coming very grounded for sure.
Well, that'll knock the wind out of Cody Deaner in a hurry. Right hand from John Tavius. Tirva coming in now.
I think this is where you're right, Chuck. So much for...
remember those handshakes at the start of the match, Doug?
Yeah.
They are a distant memory right now. Oh, how'd you like to be Brian Cashman right now in the middle of all this?
I would not want to be in the middle of that.
So you want to be a wrestling referee, do you? Well, a great job again by the experienced, very savvy Brian Cashman getting things under control here once again. And he's saying, only one of you in the ring, just one. We almost had a massive, almost tornado match with all four competitors in the ring at one time. Brian Cashman getting things under control once again. So as the dust settles, it's Darius King back in now for a second go-around with Tyler Tirva, one half of our Crossfire Tag Team Champions. Oh, that right from Tyler Tirva. Again, the strength and the quickness, the agility. Tough to beat. Pounds the head of King into the turnbuckle, and look at the shots now. Tyler Tirva's in there like a house on fire.
Oh, here comes Diener.
You know what? They haven't tagged together that often, teamed up that often, but boy, what chemistry between Cody Diener and Tyler Tirva.
Well, I think that's when you're at that caliber, wrestled around as much as they have, definitely complement each other.
They just make it look so natural to be a tag team, but boy, there is a science to it, and there's a technique. Oh, crowd already calling for the DDT here. I don't think we're going to see it as the tag is made. Both the champs. Now comes Diener.
Oh.
And Tirva, the legal man, 1-2, and we almost saw the end of this match. Last second kick out there by Darius King.
Speaking of complimenting each other, the champs, I notice, have quite the outfits for their trunks this match.
Well, you know, they're as great as they are in the ring. They love to put on a show for the fans. Well, I think Darius King may be getting a close-up view of Tirva's trunks any second here now, Doug.
I think you might be right about that.
He's pretty helpless in the corner.
Oh!
Ow! And is Tirva going to go up top here? How would you describe this move best, Doug?
I'm lost for words, to be honest.
It's like a handstand that usually ends up very badly for the opponent, but Darius able to maneuver his way to familiar and friendly territory and make the tag to John Tavius now. Otherwise, this may have come to an end here. Again, shoulder from Tyler Tirva.
Just like running into a freight train.
It really is. Back to the corner. Tag made again. In comes a very fresh Cody Diener. And Diener now to the ring, to the ropes. Tirva gets another boot in for good measure before leaving the ring area. 1-2, and almost again.
The crowd calling for the DDT.
It seems every time Cody Diener is in there and gets an advantage, the crowd, they have come to see the DDT here today at the Meriton Community Center. May not be that far off. Now John, he has to make the tag to Darius King. He's taking a pounding here from both Diener and Tirva. Comes right back, though, with several right hands. That shakes up Cody Diener.
And a clothesline.
And Diener now on the mat. And John with a few words for Tyler Tirva in the far corner. John is going to be tagged in now. Darius King comes back in. Now we're starting to see a bit of change of momentum here, Doug.
Yes.
Alpha X Kaiju. Like double knees there from very well executed.
Right here.
1-2, and wow, we came within a second of having new tag team champs. So very quickly here, Alpha X Kaiju showing why they are in this tag team championship match. They've worked their way up the ladder and a very resilient couple of young up-and-coming stars in the wrestling world.
I don't know if you call it an upset, but we could definitely see a change of titles here.
You know what? Right now, the advantage definitely lies with Alpha X Kaiju. Diener kind of desperate to make a tag now. And the crowd chanting, "We want Tyler." Diener's got about 1.5 to 2 feet to go to make that tag.
Does he have the strength, though?
He's close. Darius King, though. Tough man to move back those final 2 feet to make the tag. Smart move by Darius King to take Tyler Tirva out of the equation. John comes in for some added help. Now the shoulders, the midsection of Cody Diener. Boy, this has been all Alpha X Kaiju for the past while in this contest. And we're seeing exactly why they are so highly ranked in the wrestling world these days. And so well thought of, so much potential with this team. And they're taking full advantage of giving it to the veteran Cody Diener now.
We'll keep the ring cut off to 1/2 on their side.
Yeah, you know what? They've been wrestling together for a while, and it shows, too, that they also have great chemistry.
See how he positions himself between Diener and Tirva?
Yeah, just cut off any possibility of Diener making the tag. Diener will try to get back to his feet, still on his knees. A couple of right hands to the midsection. Now one right to the chops. But John comes back. Diener back up on his feet. Can't keep a good man down. Diener now drawing on the strength of the support of the chants from the crowd, no doubt. But John right back into it. Reversal by Diener. It's like rat-tat-tat. 3 straight rights from Cody Diener.
Just not enough to keep him upright.
And you can see Diener favoring the back now. It's going to be making it even more difficult for him to get over and make the much-needed tag. 2 and again, a whisker away from new tag team champs, John Tavius now. The crowd again trying to spur on Cody Diener, but Alpha X Kaiju now. John Tavius in the ring makes the tag. In comes Darius King. Now big splash. Look at this. Watch what's coming here.
The big one.
Up and connecting. Perfectly executed maneuver by Alpha X Kaiju. This could be all she wrote. One more kick to the back of Cody Diener. And we're going to get a pinfall cover. Is this it? 1, 2. Brian Cashman's hand was on its way down for this historic 3 count, but Cody Diener digging down deep, able to kick out. Very quick tags now. All Alpha X Kaiju. John Tavius back in the ring. What an entertaining match this is turning out to be, Doug.
Just fresh, one man after another, back in, one after another, and so smart between the two of them.
You can see Cody Diener again. He'll be the first to admit when the crowd starts chanting his name. Somewhere deep down, he digs a little deeper. He's got to make that tag, though. He's got to make the tag to Tyler Tirva, who is the much fresher of the two right now.
Absolutely.
Don't ever count Cody Diener out, though. Ever.
Well, they are the champs for a reason.
Oh, there's a very good reason for that. Diener able to duck a couple of times.
Neck breaker. Nice.
And down goes John Tavius. This might be the opportunity, the break Cody Diener needed, but he's on the wrong side of town right now, Doug, a long way from Tyler Tirva's outstretched hand.
Yes.
Whoever gets up first here between John Tavius and Cody Diener is going to have a huge advantage and would be best to hightail it to their respective corner to make the tag. Darius King and Tyler Tirva very fresh at this point. Does Diener have it in him? Will John be able to make the tag? Will Darius King be able to prevent it?
Double tag.
Here we go. Now let's see where this leads us. This leads us to Tyler Tirva is where it leads us. Back in the corner goes Darius King. Up top. You can count along with us at home watching this. And there it is. Tirva almost with eyes in the back of his head here, Doug. He saw John coming in, got out of the way, and John slamming into his own tag team partner.
If he just keep focus on the one, everything will be fine for him. Oh, here we go.
There it is.
It's a handstand body splash.
And there it is. This might be it. 1, 2, and
so close.
2 3/4. You know, a lot of wrestlers would have been put away by that move from Tyler Tirva. But Darius King, let's give him a lot of credit, and his tag team partner, John Tavius, too. Boy, they are giving our champs, Tyler Tirva and Cody Diener, all they can handle. Is the super kick on the way here, Doug? Is this it? Sizing him up, getting ready for it. The stomps. But getting in the way and intercepting the possible super kick. John Tavius with a kick of his own. Now one for Diener. Alpha X Kaiju looking to turn things around once again here. Darius, I believe, still the legal man.
I think Tirva gave him a little bit too much time to get himself back together.
Just a bit. Well, let's see what Alpha X Kaiju can do here now. They've got Tirva in a bad way as John goes up top. From the top rope, being held there by Darius King.
Look at the strength.
He's held him there for a long time. This could be it. Legal man, John with the cover. 1, 2, and again, 1/2 to 3/4 from Brian Cashman.
I'm starting to see the frustration.
Yeah, you look at John's face, and he thought, they really thought they were the new tag team champs here. A little nonchalant walk over Tyler Tirva. And John looks like he's getting ready to go up top. Where that's going to take us, who knows?
I think if he lands this,
You can
that's going
already
to be
see.
it.
Look at the agony. Tyler Tirva's in there now. You can tell his midsection is hurting for certain. John up high.
Oh, and a miss.
Tyler Tirva able to get out of harm's way. Now he has to make the tag. Cody Diener has had time to recuperate and gather his senses once again.
There we go.
Hard tag. In comes Diener right to the corner, getting Darius out of the equation. And there's the kick. And here it comes. This could be it. This could be it.
Big count.
1, 2, and 3. Well, Doug Newton, it was not easy by any stretch of the imagination, but Cody Diener and Tyler Tirva retained their Crossfire Wrestling Tag Team Championship belts.
What a great match that was, Chuck.
Wow, you know what? Worth the price of admission right there. The fans very, very appreciative of it. Joe Hagan makes the announcement, still your tag team champs. But I'll tell you what, I think in every wrestler's careers there are matches that you look at as a turning point for them. And I think what we just witnessed shows us that Alpha X Kaiju with John Tavius and Darius King, they have officially arrived, Doug.
Absolutely. We have not seen the end of them, Chuck.
Great match as Crossfire Wrestling's March Meltdown continues. The winners and still Crossfire Tag Team Champs.
Oh, we got some more of that sportsmanship here.